Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
Yo! But what if it's hard, though, man?
If it's hard,
It's gonna be
it'll
hard.
be hard. If it's easy,
It's gonna be easy.
It's
It's all about what you think.
Okay, I can dig that. I love you, Sean.
Love you too.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. We here.
Stigmatism in my soul, man. Window cleaning with soul. You see it, you hear it.
Dopest channel.
Dopest channel on YouTube.
You hear it.
Thanks for coming to the channel, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out
Thank
to
you.
all the subscribers.
Shout out to all the subscribers, man.
Peace.
Peace out.
What's up, man? Y'all come on in, man. Welcome to the podcast with Soul. Today is September the 13th, 2021. It is 12:38 Eastern Standard Time in the United States of America. Let's check the markets. The Dow futures are up 241 points. S&P 500 is up 4. NASDAQ futures are down 18. And the Russell 2000 futures are up 10. Allergy season, y'all. Allergy season. All right, yo, welcome to the show, man. Today I got an opportunity for somebody, man. If you are one of the young dudes in the 20s that follows my channel and you're interested in doing a one-on-one session with me, all you have to do, I'm gonna hook you up, man. All you got to do is just listen to what I'm finna tell you. I'm finna show you how to do it right now. Click that link right there. Yo, David, what's up, man? I see you. Click that link right there. I'm going to pin it at the top. Hey, David, I see you, man. Let me let the room fill up a little bit, man, before we jump off into that. I want to give people a chance to come on in. Shout out to my man Tony down in Tennessee, man. He bought all 3 of my books yesterday. Got a free t-shirt. Jackson, Tennessee represent. Shout out to my man Charles Melville over in the United Kingdom. Bought a t-shirt today. Who else bought something? I think that's about it, man. I started shipping the books out today, man. I got a couple of more I'm going to ship out. I just give me, by the end of this week, everything will be out. So it's just me doing this. I'm doing this YouTube channel, the podcast with Soul. I'm doing my main channel, Sean G. I'm doing my Patreon channel. I'm selling shirts. I'm editing videos. I'm mailing shirts. I'm doing it all, man. I'm working out, looking good, all that. So just be patient with me, man. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Y'all come on in, man. Hit that like button when you come through. Please hit that like button when you come through, man. I see it's 10 of y'all in here. I only got 2 likes on the like button. Yo, Juan, what's up? I see you. Big Lou, Tampa, Florida. What's going on, people? Talk to me. Tell me something good. I got to clean up my my Google account, man. Done ran out of memory. All right, so here we are, man. We live. This is the podcast with Soul. I want to thank everybody for subscribing, supporting the platform. Thank you for hitting that like button. Yo, Renee, what's up? I see you. Carla, I see you. I got my man David. Let me get David on the phone. David, you ready, man? I'm gonna get David on the phone, man. And let's go ahead and jump into it. If you are in your 20s or you know someone in their 20s that's struggling with being in their 20s, I got something good for you today, man. I got something good for you. My man David over, and he's going to tell us where he's from. I'm going to get him on the line, and we're going to go through what we got going on here. Let me get him on. You know what? Hold on, David. Hold on. Let me do it this way. Let me Bluetooth this joint so we can hear you good. Hold on, y'all. We're going to get it together. Get it together or leave it alone. Carla, what up? I mailed out your books and your shirt. I didn't have that shirt you wanted in your size, so I sent you another one. Couldn't connect. Why couldn't you connect? Maybe I got to unconnect this one. Hold on. Let's try it again. Scan. It's allergy season, y'all. All right, so we good. All right, so let me see what's up. David, you ready? I'm calling you now, man. There we go. We live. Hit that like button when you come in here, y'all. Yo, David, I'm calling you, man. I'm in Scotland, but on my Spanish mobile problem. You have access to your Instagram? I'm trying to hit you on the Instagram. Well, call me then, David. Call me on my Instagram. Call me on mine. Allergy season, y'all. I'm gonna try to get David on the phone. David is over in Scotland. TC Talks. What's up? Y'all hit that like button, man, when you come in. So what we're gonna do is, man, what you guys, you gotta be an active participant in your life. You gotta get up, you gotta make things happen. You gotta get up and make things happen. Nothing is gonna come to you, nothing is gonna happen for you. You gotta get up, you gotta get out here, you gotta impose your will upon life. David, I'm waiting for you to call, man. I'm trying to call you now. All right, it hung up and then it cut off. I don't know what's up. I'm trying to get you on. It's picking up, but then it's hanging up. We're going to try till we get it, y'all. We're going to try till we get it. We don't never give up. All right, I don't know. It's not working. All right, well, this is the deal. If you go on my Patreon channel, here's the link to my Patreon. I'm going to put this up right here. If you go on my Patreon channel and you click on this link, there's the link, and I got it pinned at the top of the live chat. And you sign up for the annual membership. It's $55 for the annual membership. The fee for the Patreon is $5 a month. If you sign up for the whole year, it's $55. David Andrews, who's in the live chat, has sponsored and paid for 2 dudes in their 20s for 2 mentorship sessions for me. So you buy the $55 membership. He's already paid me for 2 people to get one-on-one mentorship sessions with me, which would include me FaceTiming you, and we're going to talk for an hour. We could do 2 FaceTimes for 30 minutes apiece. That's already paid for. We could talk about whatever you want to talk about: relationships, depression, drugs, jail, entrepreneurship, making money, life at home, moving out on your own, whatever you got going on in your 20s, me and you going to sit down and we're going to rap about it. We're going to try to get to the bottom of it. So sign up. The first 2 are going to get that membership. So, Renee, that's what you could do. And you can, you got my number, so we could talk about it later on. But, that's out here for us. Awesome. Number one, you buy the membership, you're going to get free content. You're going to get the good content all year. The content that I don't post on YouTube, I post exclusively on Patreon. Then on top of that, you're going to get live one-on-one mentorship sessions from me. It's $100 value. You're going to get it for free for 2 people. So whoever wants that, jump on it. We ready to go. We rocking and rolling. What's going on though, man? Everything is good over here on this side, man. Just wanted to come on the live and do that. Shout out to David Andrews, man, for sponsoring that. He's an older gentleman like myself, but he, sees the importance of, these young people, man, that are lacking self-esteem, these young people that are lacking direction. A lot of them are lacking drive. A lot of them lacking ambition, lacking heart, lacking will. Just aimless. All they concern themselves with, all they care about is keeping their cell phone bill on and paid so that they can surf Instagram or social media. That's the extent of a lot of these young dudes' minds, man. And y'all got to get up out of that, man. You're going to have to at some point decide that you're going to become an active participant in your life, right? You're going to have to make a decision at some point. You're going to have to make a decision at one point that you're going to take your mother's titty out of your mouth, because she's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. If it's left up to her, she'll have her titty in your mouth your whole life, and you'll end up being a little boy with a beard, with a salt and pepper beard. You'll never become a man. At some point, when you want to stop being a baby, you got to take out the pacifier, put down the bottle. You got to start drinking out of a cup, right? At some point, you got to take off the diaper and the pull-ups, and you got to learn to go stand in front of the toilet and pee. At some point, you got to take the training wheels off your bike, and you got to ride and get skin up. You're going to have to fall a few times and get skin up. Before you learn how to ride a bike. So, you know, this is what we're about, man. You know, stand up and be counted. Stand up and be counted. Control your narrative. Discover who you are. Learn who you are. And start to live your life. I was talking to some young dude the other day, man. He said he finally moved out of his mother's house. Shout out to my man Melvin down in Tennessee, man. Kid from El Salvador. Excuse me. Allergy season, y'all. Excuse me. Came here from El Salvador. Oh, man. Woo. Watch the weather change. Watch the weather change. Oh, man. Came here from El Salvador with his parents, lived with his parents, and decided to, thank you. Oh, man. Decided to move out of his mother and father's house and went and got him a room with roommates. He's 19 years old. He's got a job. And he's got some, you know, he's out here. Oh, man. He's out here doing his thing. You know, standing on his square. You can't call yourself a real man if you're living at home with your mother, man. Can't do it. Impossible. Impossible. Another buddy of mine up in Canada, part of the mentorship program on my Patreon channel, moved out of his house, got a 3-bedroom apartment with some roommates, and, you know, is in the process of looking for a job. You know, he said, sure, I'm going to do any job, you know. And I told him, I said, man, you got to do any job until you get your job, the job. There's nothing wrong. You got to have some kind of income coming in. You got to start somewhere. And a lot of times, you know, we don't want to start from the bottom. We want to start right from the top. We want to get these jobs and be making top dollar right from the beginning. And a lot of times it don't work like that. You know, you gotta build yourself up. You gotta show the universe that you're willing to work. You gotta show the sun, moon, and stars that you're willing to make changes. God helps those who help themselves. God bless the child that's got his own. If you take one step, God will take 2 steps for you. But to just be sitting around doing nothing, that ain't about nothing, man. You got nothing coming but hard times. You got nothing coming but hard times. I remember when I first went to college, man, I got a job at Burger King around the corner from the school. Then I worked at, I got a job at Wendy's. I was caddying at the golf course. And parking cars, I was valeting cars. That's a good hustle. Parking attendant valet. You make some good tips. Excuse me, y'all. It's allergy season in Jersey, man. I got allergies real bad. But the thing about it is I was up and moving. You got to get up. You got to get out here. You can't be worried about what somebody's going to think of you. You know, what, based on the job that you got. That's not what this is about. This is about self-preservation. This is about taking care of self. This is about achieving our dreams. This is about starting from somewhere to get to somewhere else. You gotta take the first step. You know, and if you don't want to get a job, then start you a business. We went through that on the last episode. Different businesses you could start. You know, and if you wanna get with me and talk about that on the mentorship session, man, we could talk about that. This is a buffoonery-free zone. David got it right. Shout out to my man David, man. Y'all shout out David Andrews, man. He's right there in the live chat. He's the one that paid. I'm already paid. He sent me the money. My man is in Scotland, over in Europe. He hit me on the email. He said, Sean, I want to sponsor 2 dudes for one-on-one mentorship sessions with you. I'm going to send you the money. He sent me the money. I already got the money. He's already paid. That's him right there. Y'all shout him out. His name is David, man. Y'all show David some love, man. My man is over in Scotland. He was once in his 20s. He understands what it is, what the challenges are. So, you know, if you want to get the mentorception, if you want to get the mentor session and talk to me about different businesses you could start or what to do, any of that, man, whatever you want to talk about, it's already paid for. But you got to sign up for the Patreon channel, the $55 annual membership, and you're going to get $100 value for free. You know, and you're going to get more than that because we're going to be talking about your issues, different business ideas. So it's a win-win situation, man. You cannot lose. You cannot lose. To talk to me about business, I'm probably the greatest entrepreneur that ever lived. So to be able to talk to me about business is something that you can't pass up, man. Shout out to David, man. Yeah. You know, you got to come up with some discipline. You got to come up with some discipline, man. You know, and I'm not saying don't be 20 and be wild and be crazy. Yes, you do. You should, because I was wild and I was crazy when I was 20. That's part of being 20. However, in conjunction with that, and right alongside of that, being wild and crazy in your 20s, you can exercise some comportment, right? Some behaviors and some discipline and you can have some self-regulation, that at the same time you being wild, you chasing honeys, you doing this, you going to clubs, you going to parties, you doing all of that. In the same breath, you working on something. You know, that's the thing. I would start me a business, man, right off the rip. Right off the rip. You got to hit the 300. You got to hit the bell. Listen, if you want to get my notifications, let me let y'all know. I don't have a set time or day that I go live. I go live when I feel it. So if you want to know exactly when I go live, you got to hit the subscribe button, and then there's a bell next to the subscribe button. You got to hit that bell and say for all notifications. So this way, every time I go live, you'll be alerted immediately as to when I go live, so you can come right on. Okay, you got it on. You still never get it? I don't know. What's up, man? You know how that go, 300. So that's where we at, man. The channel is growing. I want to thank y'all, man, for helping me grow my channel, man. And like I say, maybe you want to buy the mentorship session for your little nephew or for your cousin or maybe for your buddy. You know, you know somebody that's, you want to, their birthday. You say, yo, I'm going to buy you this mentorship session with Sean G, man. And, or get it for yourself. Get it for yourself. If you sign up for I wonder if my phone just rang. I wonder if somebody just signed up. Let me see. And when you sign up to the Patreon, I'm going to DM you from the Patreon app. And okay, Renee. Shout out to my girl, Renee, man. Renee just signed up. Renee just signed up for the Patreon joint. Shout out to you, Renee. I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off of here, man. And you can get my man. I'm gonna give him. You can give him my number. Shout out to Renee, man. David Andrews says 300. Unsubscribe and resubscribe. Change your paradigm, change your life. Man, shout out. Everybody give a shout out to Renee, to Rosalind Hampton right there, man. She just signed up for the 300. So there's only one left. There's one left. Yeah, Charles, just new members, man. Just new members. Hit me on the DM, Charles, in the Patreon. I'll get back at you, man. Hit me on the DM. We'll work something out. Hit me on the DM. We'll work something out. Uh-oh. I saw that. But the mute came off. Shout out to Renee. Yeah, I call her Renee, man, but her name is Rosalind. David, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I think Rosalind's got a young nephew or something like that, man, that she wants to show love to, man. So I think that's who she bought that for. Welcome to the podcast with Soul, man. We here. We live. What else is going on, y'all? CMH2. I see you. Change the paradigm, change your life. Yes. Shakir said it doesn't notify him either. If you don't get the notifications from me and you hit the bell, unsubscribe and resubscribe, man. Because sometimes they say when you download new apps on your phone, sometimes that has a chance to impact your notifications. That's what YouTube told me. I don't know, man. You know, YouTube plays so many games. So you never know if they telling the truth or they lying or not. But yeah, man. Life is good. You know, we make our worlds what we want them to be. That's what we do. It's up to us. The podcast link, the Patreon channel with Soul link is pinned at the top of the joint. I got one mentorship left. There's one free mentorship session left, paid for by David Andrews, man. Renee, what's going on? When I come down to Dallas, man, I'm going to reach out to you. We're going to hang out, get us a cup of coffee or something to eat. That's my girl, Renee, man, from New Orleans. I went to New Orleans in 2000, went to the Mardi Gras for the first time. And what an experience, man. My girl, Renee, showed me love the whole time I was there, man. I was in Baton Rouge. I was in New Orleans in the lower Ninth Ward. Zulus, Mardi Gras, and that's my strong peoples right there. Charles Andrews, Nielsen, being in your 20s are effed up here in Copenhagen too. We staying strong though. You're a true daily mentor though. Blessings to you, Sean. Shout out to Charles, man, from Copenhagen, man. Copenhagen in the building. Hey, Charles, if you already on my Patreon, man, hit me on the DM. Send me a message on the Patreon. You already on there? Where's Copenhagen? Is by Denmark, ain't it? Man, we all over. Shout out to Copenhagen. Shout out to Copenhagen. This dude's in their 20s struggling all over the world, man. But what I want y'all to know is, man, that you can make it. You can make it. You could definitely make it. In fact, you have to make it. You have to make it. You have to use all your strength, all your power. And you got to be patient. You got to put the footwork in and you got to be patient. And you understand that this is a sprint. This is not this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. So just because somebody may be doing better than you today, give it about 19 months from now. Give it 28 months from now and see where you at and see where they at. You know, this race is for the one who can endure mentally, who can endure spiritually, who can endure physically. Collins NBA, what up? If you're just now coming into the podcast with Soul, my man David Andrews, he's in the live chat. Y'all check him out. Y'all make sure y'all shout him out. He's already paid for 2 people to get free one-on-one FaceTime live mentorship sessions with me. All you have to do is sign up to my Patreon channel for the annual membership, the $55 a year. You go to the $5 tier, and then underneath that, it'll say pay for it annually. You click that, you pay, it's $55. Once you do that, I'll be alerted. I'll DM you, and then we can get busy with the one-on-one live. But you got to be in your 20s. Got to be in your 20s. Yes, sir. Shout out to David Andrews, man, for that. Welcome to the podcast with Soul, man. That link is pinned up at the top of the live chat. We here. I'm an active participant in my life. I wake up every day. Check David out. Get your business idea off the ground with Sean's mentorship. Don't leave it as an only idea. Let me call. Hey, Renee, I'm going to try to call you. Got my girl, Renee. Let me see if I can get Renee on the phone. Allergy season, y'all.
Hello.
Yo, Renee.
Yes, sir.
What's going on? I got you live. You on the podcast with Soul, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where you at, Renee?
I'm Dallas,
Where you from?
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Man, shout out to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, man. Goddamn nigga was down there eating blackened alligator, goddamn etouffee, crawfish, and all that, man.
If he can fit in the pot, we'll cook it.
If you can fit in the pot, y'all will cook it?
If he can fit in the pot, we gonna cook him. Oh, yes. Yes.
Hey, Renee, man, first of all, I want to say I love you, number one.
Love you, Sean.
And number two, thank you for signing up for the Patreon channel. And you got this mentorship program for somebody that you know, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You ain't got to say his name.
Oh, no. I won't. But he is the nephew of a very dear friend of mine. And we as women can love on him. But I just felt like he needs somebody he can relate to. Somebody who can reach into him and hold some accountability to him. And I think being able to surround Josh with positive Black men is important. And right now, I think that's what he needs. And it was like when you talked about this yesterday, he just fell in my heart. And I said, I got to reach out. You know, I want to have this happen for him.
Now, Renee, check this out. I want to stay there with you. I want to go back and I want to examine something you just said. You said that a lot of these young boys and Black boys, white boys, Spanish boys, Asian, all over the world are being raised by the mother, the aunt, the grandmother. They're being raised by a bunch of women. And you said all y'all really could do is love on them, but you really can't take them to that next level of manhood. Am I right?
You're absolutely right. We can't. And that's where we are at that crossroad with him. And as his aunt and I were talking, I said, you know what? We have done all that we can do as women. As women, we've taken him as far as we can. He needs some men in his life at this point because he's about to venture into things. As women, I'm 52 years old. I will never understand, and I don't know. I don't know the world as a man. And that's what we need. We need men who know this world, who have experienced things in this world, who are still going through things in this world. We just cannot do that for him. And as women, we need to recognize and own that we can love him. We can love him all his life, but I cannot teach him how to be a man. I cannot teach him how to process as a man. I cannot teach him how to hurt as a man or to show his emotions as a man. I can't do that. I can want to, but I just can't do it.
Renee, I grew up as an only child with my mother. And I always share that she almost loved me to death. I mean, to my real physical death.
Yeah.
Because she bailed me out of every situation. You know, no matter how wrong I was, it didn't matter. She made it right, you know, and like you say, once I got taller than her and once I got bigger than her, I mean, it was really nothing much she could do. And this happened right. I was like 8th, 9th grade. After that, it was pretty much, it was pretty much over, man. And I don't know what's up with the dudes, man. Why they don't make it a priority to, especially when you got a son, man, to be in his life, man. And sometimes you got to yoke them up. Sometimes you got to yoke them up in order to get their attention, like only another man can. And like only another man can. And that is the point. And Sean, even in my line of work, I see a lot of mothers who come in with young men at 20 and 21, and I can ask them simple questions, and he turns to his mother to answer. And at that point, I'm wanting to say to her, it's time for you to step off. Right. Why is he still, why are you still looking at your mother and you in your 20s,
Exactly. Why are you? Why are you not able? Why am I asking your mother, what's your social security number? Why am I asking your mother, who's your doctor? These are things as a man you should know yourself. As a young man coming into this world, these are the simple things. You should learn your own social security number in high school. Why do you not know if you have Blue Cross or Medicaid? Why do you not know that? Why do you not? And Sean, I am saying this because I see it daily. These mothers have to learn that at a certain point,
get the hell out the way.
You got to get out the way. See, the world is going to see him as a man. He needs to be able to walk out there like a man. You can't show him how to do that. Now you can groom your daughter to be a woman. But you can't groom your son to be a man.
Check it out, y'all. Check it out, y'all.
You just can't. That's just not how we're programmed, and we're not supposed to be able to do it.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
All right.
Women, they raise their daughters and they love their sons.
Right.
And conversely, on the flip side of that coin, fathers raise their sons and love their daughters. That's why you need both in the life of these kids, man.
That's exactly right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly right.
If you got static with your daughter's mother or you got static with your son's father, I can dig that happens, but at some point both of y'all gotta come to the point where
because you got a job to do. Got a job to do.
We got a co-parent.
That's right. You got a job to do.
And it ain't about me, and it ain't about your beef with me and my beef with you. It's about raising these kids, man.
Raising these kids. So
they can go out here and stand on their own square in this world, man, and compete with the whole planet, man. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, Renee, listen, man. I'm gonna call you when I get off, and then we're gonna get the information and all that, and we're gonna do all that, man. Shout out to you, Renee.
Thank you. Right. I appreciate it.
You got it. Peace.
All right, love.
Hey, man, listen. This is a buffoonery-free zone. We're not doing no black buffoonery over here. We're not doing none of that. This ain't, we're not walking on milk crates. We not doing none of that. We ain't smoking no weed. We ain't getting high. We ain't getting drunk. We ain't doing none of that, man. We dealing with self. We coming to terms with self. We reconciling our minds with our spirits over here, man. You understand? We laying the foundation for the rest of our lives, man. We understand that this is life or death. Fully understand it. You know? So if you want to get right, this is the channel for you. If you want to talk about nonsense and You know what I'm saying? This ain't the spot for you, man. So listen, y'all, there's one more. Let me see if somebody signed up. No, nobody has signed
the
up.
Minnesota Bail Fund supported.
Sign up for my Patreon channel, man. The $55 membership, man, and win a free session with me, man. Free life coach mentorship session with me, man. It's well worth it. It's already paid for. It's already paid for. Quadrex, what up, man? David Andrews. Shout out to David Andrews. David is one of my subscribers over in Scotland. Follows the channel religiously. Reached out to me. I think me and him about the same age. He's in his 50s, I think. He reached out to me. He said, Sean, I want to buy 2 mentorship sessions for somebody, man. The only requirement is that you got to be in your 20s. And the second requirement is you have to sign up for my Patreon channel, the $5 tier, but you have to buy the full year membership up front. You'll see the link right underneath it. So you end up getting a year's worth of content, and then you get a free $100 value. It's probably worth more than that because you're going to get so much more. You're really not even going to be able to quantify what you're going to get out of that. So you're going to get that too, man, for free. That's already paid for. There's one more left. Shout out to my girl Renee down there in Dallas, man. She just got one. So there's one left, man. But this has been a dope podcast, man. And let me say to y'all out here that are in your 20s that are watching this, you just heard what Renee said. She works in this field and she sees this on a consistent basis. If she was describing you, if you are a male, you are a boy or a male, and you live at home with your mother, and she pick you up from school, she take you to school, she take you to the stores, she does all this, she's paying all your bills, it's going to be up to you. Now it's your responsibility after you've heard this message, because once you know, you can never go back to not knowing. Once you've heard this message, it's up for you to cut the umbilical cord. It's up for you to unplug from the socket in the wall. It's up to you to take the batteries out of your back that your mother put in there. It's up to you to take your mother's titty out of your mouth, because this is holding you back. This is holding you back. This is impacting your relationships with women your age. This is impacting your relationship with men your age, real men that you're running into. This is impacting your drive. This is impacting your masculinity. This is impacting your manhood. This is impacting your aggressiveness. This is impacting your ability to control your narrative and tell the world who you are. You got to get out from around all them women, man. You got to get out from around all them women. Batine Rivers, man, thank you for that super chat. Hell no, this ain't no buffoonery zone, man. This is a buffoonery-free zone, man.
I said astigmatism in my
Batine
soul.
Rivers, man. Nigga got that motherfucking fed look. When you gonna stand up? When you gonna stand up? When you gonna put your cell phone down, right? And stop hiding behind a fake profile name? When you gonna put your phone down and go out and get a job? Or if you got one job and that ain't enough to get you to move out your house, then you got to get another one. You got to get two. But my advice to you would be to get you a job and start you a hustle. This is what we could talk about on this mentorship session. You round your mother all day, all night. She do everything for you. That's why you weak. That's why you weak. That's why you emotional and sensitive. You got to get out from around that, man. Bateen Rivers, thank you, man. Bateen, give me a topic to talk about real quick before you get off of here, man. Andrella Jones, I see you, Andrella. Shout out to Andrella Jones. Thank you for being here for our young men. Yeah, I'm here.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Yeah, I'm here. I ain't no rapper. I ain't no fake ass rapper. I don't smoke weed. I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that. You understand? I ain't none of that. I'm better than that. Y'all need to get right, man. Stop playing. All y'all not gonna be rappers, man. All y'all not that good. And some of y'all are that good and you should be, but you just may never get discovered. Right? You may not be willing to compromise your morals and your values to be involved in that circle. So get off of that. Get off of that. Hit that like button, y'all. Get off of that. That ain't the only way to get rich out here is to be a rapper. That ain't the only way to get fly honeys is to be a rapper. That ain't the only way to have nice things is to be a rapper. There's other ways, man. You can get in the real estate game. You can get into the insurance game. You can start trading. You can learn, you can teach yourself how to sell stocks, how to buy stocks. You can teach yourself how to buy and sell currencies, how to buy and sell options. Property preservation. You can go to the bank and say, where are all your foreclosure properties? Let me go clean them out. I could do clean outs for you and take care, cut the grass of all the properties that you own. Then you get a link right into the bank and you start buying foreclosure properties cheap. But you got to get out from behind all them women, man. You got to get out from around all them women. You got to do it. Motherfuckers in their 20s and 30s still living with their mother. Mother treat them, oh, that's my baby. That ain't no goddamn baby no more. You see that nigga, he got a beard with some gray hair? And if you live in the basement, just because you live in the basement with a separate entrance, that don't mean you got your own spot neither. Get out of here with that shit. Get out of here. Yeah, invest in yourself. Take a shot. Take a risk. You do that every time you get high, you take a risk. You do that every time you drink, you take a risk. You do that every time you go to the spot, the cop, you take a risk. Take a risk on your life to do something better. Hit that like button for me, y'all. Yeah, you bringing honeys to your mom's crib, you got to be quiet. She can't even yell. Y'all having sex, she can't even yell because your mom's... Come on, you got to work. What time my mother come on? It's 1:30. She be here at 3, so we got to hurry up. Get your ass up out of here. Get your ass up out of here. I bring a honey here, man. I bring a honey. Goddamn, we can get loud in here because this is my spot. You can yell. She said, can I hear man, baby? You can yell all you want to yell. I don't care if the neighbor's here. I pay rent here.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Yes, sir. Subscribe to my Patreon channel today for the annual membership on the $5 tier, and you're going to get all of the content that I put up over there. That's what you're going to pay for. Aside from that, the next person that signs up is going to get a free life coach mentorship session, mental tightness session with me, live, FaceTime. It's already paid for by my man David Andrews in here, man. David Andrews says, get a mentor, a coach. Forget about the new sneakers. Invest in yourself. And let me say this to the mothers out there, man. Y'all got to stop destroying these kids. Stop keeping him from his father, especially if he's a boy. You destroying him. What you mad with his father, that ain't got nothing to do with him and his father, dummy. Don't take it out on him and his father because the father didn't want to be with you no more, or you caught him cheating with another woman. That ain't got nothing to do with the son y'all got. Get your ass out the way. Get out of here with that fake ass shit, that old resentment and all that spite. So I'm going to hurt his son to get back at him. You's a goddamn dummy. Let that man see his son. It benefits you because you have a stronger son in the end. Get your ass out the way. Stop taking care of that grown ass man. Kick him out your house. Change the locks on him one day. Next time he leave and you home, go to Home Depot, get you a new set of locks. And the next time he leave and y'all be there, you change the lock. So when he come back, he can't get in. And when you come back and call you, the door lock, say, yeah, I know. I changed the locks. You can't live here no more. Well, where I'm going to go? I don't know where you going to go. Go down there to the Salvation Army. Go to the YMCA. Go to the bus station. You'll figure it out, but you can't stay here no more. I'm hungry. Yeah, well, they got down. Go down there to the Burger King. You get you something to eat, get you a job. If you go get your job at Burger King, you can eat free. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. Y'all got to get right, man. Stop playing, man. Y'all got to stop playing. Y'all got to stop playing, man. Shout out to my man Dan Cafone too, man. Dan, thank you for that Cash App, man. Shout out to my man Dan. Bought the volume 1. Thank you, sir. What's going on? Y'all gonna have to stand up. One day you're gonna have to stand up and be a man. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. You got dudes in their 30s, 40s, and 50s still living with their mothers and grandmothers and shit like that, man. Once I find out a dude is doing that, I look at him in a whole different light. I look at him in a whole different light. Yo, 300, man. Thank you for that $5 super chat, man. 300, give me a topic, man. You live at home with your mother and all you do is smoke weed and play video games all day and mess around on your phone. Nigga, you deserve a fucked up life. Cause that's what you building. That's what you putting out into the universe. That's a weak life. and you go in and out of the refrigerator, taking shit out of there, but you don't never put nothing back in. Ajuan the Great, let me give you, I'm going to hook you up. Ajuan the Great, right now, I'm going to hook you up. This is your chance. Click on that link right there. Click on that link right there. I just put it up. Or either click on the link at the top of the podcast. Excuse me, at the top of the live chat. Sign up for the Patreon channel with Soul. You're gonna get a free FaceTime session with me, man. You're going to get a free session with me, man. If you're in your 20s, click on this link right here. There's only one left. Whoever do it first going to get it. There were two when we started the live chat. When we started the live, there's only one left. Man, shout out to Carla, man. Carla, thank you for that super chat. Carla, thank you for that super chat, man. I appreciate you. I sent you your books and your shirt out today. Appreciate that. The next person to sign up for the Patreon channel with Soul is going to get a free mentorship session with me.
Hey, sir.
Carla, what's up? I got you live on the podcast with Soul, man. You live. You live. Carla, thank you for supporting the channel. I sent your books and your shirts out today.
Well, thank you. Thank you for giving yourself to this work, because this is a work. And you live your life out loud, and others are able to draw from you and grow from you.
Thank you. Thank you, Carla.
That's huge.
Now, Carla, check it out. What about these 20-year-olds? You got me on speakerphone, Carla?
I do. You want me to do something else?
Yeah, you got to take me off the speakerphone because it's echoing.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on with these dudes in their 20s, man? You heard Renee, and I'm sure you see them and you see them in your life. How old are you, first of all?
I'm 50.
Okay. Yeah. What's your take about the 20s, about, when you're in your 20s and these young men in their 20s?
Yeah. Thinking about it and, being where we are in life and you get to look back. That's the blessing of growing older. It's you get to draw from, your experiences and look back at life and, think about how you saw things then versus how you see them now, and, how you walk through those periods in your life. And Renee, I think hit it so profoundly, on the head. That journey is so different, for no matter how difficult, it is so profoundly different man to woman. And, it just can't be understated what both of you said about the importance of having strong men in your life and understanding, from us as women to you as men, understanding everybody has a defined role. And yes, we all know that those roles have sometimes had to cross over because of the absence or whatever the circumstances was. Moms are having to be quasi-dads, and sometimes dads are having to be quasi-moms. But the reality and the immutable point that we were designed to represent a certain thing in our lives. And, it's just so unfortunate that our young men have had such a tremendously difficult journey in life, especially African American men. Many of them are lost. We think sometimes we can put a reason to it, and then there's just the part of it that we just can't explain or just can't, put a rationale to it. But their struggle is real, and what many of them are facing, why, we can't reach some of them, or maybe some of us, some of us moms, some of us, females can't reach them. I don't know, but we do know that there's an epidemic, with our young men, and many of them going astray. And to me, I see it sometimes, and my heart just groans because there's so much promise. Men are brilliant creatures. Black men are brilliant creatures. And the resiliency, the creativity, just the magic that lies within you is mind blowing. I mean, you can never, ever, count anybody out. They can count themselves out because it takes, like you always talk about, it takes them to do the work, but you can't ever count anybody out because what we have the power to do. And for me, it is because of the power of God, what you have the ability to become and do. It's almost, unlimited. And if more people don't step up like you are and be willing to live their full truth, be willing to be so transparent and to be so, just own your journey and not allow that journey, like you talk about, to become this albatross around your neck, but it becomes your badge. It's your statement in the world. Your legacy is going to be what you make it.
Yeah.
And they have the potential to do that. If somebody is willing to say, hey, as far as you can go, I'm going to go there to get you. No matter what it takes, as far as you go out there, I'm going to go back out there to get you. Now, if you take my hand, that's on you. But people who are willing to do what you're doing and to give of yourself, give of your time, not just let your life be all about you. All the things that you teach little Sean, your life is not about you. You were not put on this earth to just take up space and to think, you're an island. You were put in a communal environment because there was something you have to give. And many of them have lost that light. They've lost sight of that. They've lost sight of their own value. And we need that back. God didn't waste any moment creating any person, to not have value on this earth. And until we can get them to see that and to own that light and to see themselves like you have, I tell you all the time, Sean, it's amazing to me how you come back. For all the years that I've known you, it is amazing to watch you come back. You have astounded me when we first met, and you still astound me today.
Well, Carla, man, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
thank you, man. Listen, man. This is the podcast with Soul, man. Carla, I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat, and you supported with the books and your shirt.
Always.
That shirt you wanted, I ran out of the small, but I sent you another one. I sent you a small. So I got that.
I know you're going to take care of me, so whatever it is, I'm going to wear it with pride and with soul.
All right. Hey, Carla, thank you, man. I'll holler at you later on.
All right. Love you, baby.
All right. Love you. Peace.
Bye-bye.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Yo, Quadrex, what's up, man? Thank you for that super chat, man. I need y'all to check out my man Quadrex Designs on Instagram, man. Check my man out. Follow him on Instagram. Check my man Quadrex. I'm gonna put his Instagram up right there. Y'all follow that Instagram right there. That's my man Quadrex right there. Yo, Crunchy Black, somebody just signed up for my Patreon. Hold on. Yo, Crunchy Black, what's up, man? Okay, yeah, Crunchy Black, I saw you you signed up for the $5 joint, but you got to sign up for the you had to pay for the annual. So what I need you to do, Adjuan, is amend your membership from the $5 a month. You want to get the annual joint, the yearly. You want to pay for the whole year up front. And if you do that, then I'm going to call you and we're going to be able to FaceTime. Dope podcast today, man. Adjuan, I just sent you a message, man. So check that out. Y'all follow my man Quadrex right there. That's his Instagram, man. Tell him you saw him on my channel. Quadrex, thank you for the super chat. Carla, thank you for the super chat. Yo, 300, what's up, man? 300, thank you for the super chat. Bateen Rivers, thank you for the super chat. Andrella, what's going on, man? Renee told me that you are the mother, I guess, the young man that I'm gonna be rapping to. So I'll probably be speaking to you soon. All right, PA says, hey, Sean, it's normal in many cultures to live with your parents until you're married to stack your money. Can you talk about that, man? Well, that ain't the culture I'm from, kid. This is the United States of America. I don't know nothing about that other shit, man. You a grown-ass man, you live with your mom, something's wrong, man. You look at all the animals. Once the bull has babies with the female, once them boy children get big enough, they run him off. That's in every species, every male species, every living species. They kick you out of the nest. They run you off. You got to get out of here. Can't be but one. 300, what's up, man? Give me a topic, man. So I don't know about your culture. This is my opinion. You don't have to agree. You can disagree. You can agree. You're either a man or you're not. Period. And it shows. You can hide behind that culture thing all you want, but it shows in the way you carry yourself. If you in your 20s and 30s and 40s, your mother still wash your drawers and cook your food every day and go food shop and you go in the refrigerator, eat out of there, don't put nothing in there. Get your ass out of here. Fuck out of here with that shit. 300, what up, man?
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Real men stand on their own square. Every tub sits on his own bottom. If you a man, then say you a man. You got to be a man amongst men. Right. They joining gangs and yeah, all that. Adjuan, did you my man Crunchy Black, he signed up for the Patreon. I think he was trying to sign up for the $55 joint, but he signed up for the $5 joint. So I just hit him with I sent you a DM, Adjuan. Lyman Green, a man amongst men, man. All right, David, man. I appreciate you, man. Yo, y'all give a shout out to David Andrews, man. David is the one that bought the two FaceTime mentorship sessions for 2 people, man. He already paid me. He sent me the money. He did that on the strength. My man lives in Scotland. And he said, Sean, I want to sponsor this for 2 of the dudes in their 20s, man. He already gave me the money. Shout out to David. Yeah, Adjuan, I think Adjuan is going to get it. And let me say this, man. Let me say this. You know, one of the things that has surprised me about this topic that I'm speaking on, man, Quadrex in the building, man. Quadrex, thank you for that super chat, man. Y'all subscribe to follow him on his Instagram, man. I think he make beats, man. This is for Lil Sean. Tell him he better get that chess game up. You see it. Get his chess game up. Yeah. Yo, man, y'all make sure y'all follow my man Quadrex on his Instagram. There's the link right there. Tell him you saw him on my podcast. But I want to say this. This problem with dudes in their 20s, 2 of the people that call in, Renee and Carla, they spoke on it, and they spoke about it specifically from the Black American perspective, and they're right on. What they're saying is true and is valid. But what I've learned is that I've talked to kids because I got this platform. They DM me, they follow me from all over, you see. I've talked to kids from Europe, from Greece, from Portugal, from Spain, Germany, Kenya, Hong Kong, Brazil, all throughout the Caribbean, all over the United States, European, African, Caribbean, white American, Spanish, all shades. And they all tell me, Sean, I'm glad I found your channel, man. You like an uncle to me. You like a father to me. My father never spent no time with me. My father left me when I was 4. You know, Amsterdam, New Zealand, Australia, Holland, all over. They reach out to me, and the story is the same. These young dudes are fragile. They're fractured. They have a missing piece to their puzzle, which was their father. And a lot of these issues that we think, because we're in America and we're so consumed with what's going on in America, we think that no other place in the world deals with these type of issues. That's a lie. That's a lie. This stuff is going on all over the world. So I wanted to say that, man. You know, this shit is all over. These young dudes, you know, are suffering, man. And you know, just wanted to say that, man. I'm waiting on my man. Okay, my man Crunchy Black in the building. All right, my man Adjuang the Great just won the second live mentorship session with me, man. Adjuang, I'm a when I get off the joint, hold on, let me close this down. Adjuang, when I get off the joint, man, I'm gonna reach out to you. And I just sent you my phone number, man. Where you from? Adjuang, where you from, man? Bateen Rivers, what's up? Bateen, give me a topic, man, before I get up out of here. Let me touch on a little something, man. You always support the channel, man. Adjuan, I got the $55, man. Shout out to Adjuan the Great, man. Now check this out. Adjuan the Great just bought the $55 Patreon membership. He's from South Sudan, but he's living in Arizona. Adjuan, I was in Sudan. I went to Khartoum and I went to Omdurman, Dongola, Nuri, Merowe, Napata. I went to the confluence of the Nile in Omdurman, where the White Nile and the Blue Nile meet to form the Nile River that goes up through Egypt. I didn't get a chance to go down into Juba, but I wanted to. But I wanted to let you know, man, I've been to Sudan, man. For all of those that don't know, Egypt is not the pyramid capital of the world. Sudan is the pyramid capital of the world. There are more pyramids in Sudan than there are in Egypt. I think Egypt has about 129 pyramids. Sudan has like 217 pyramids. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And all of the same hieroglyphics, the same cartouches that I saw in Egypt, Ramses II, Tutmosis III, all of the same cartouches that I saw up in Egypt, you will also find them down in the Sudan, because at once that was all one kingdom, the kingdom of Kush. I've been to Hurghada too. I was in Egypt in 2008, 2009, and 2010. I went to the beach in Hurghada, and you swim in the Red Sea. Beautiful, beautiful water, man. The water is crystal blue, crystal green. And after I did the tour up and down the Nile, the temple, went to Luxor, Kamombo, Aswan, Edfu, Esna, Cairo, Heliopolis. We went over to Hurghada. We went on the beach, man. All right. Yes, sir. Adjuan the Great, man. I sent you my phone number in the DM on the Patreon channel, man. So we gonna wrap. Andrella Renee, I'm gonna reach out to y'all. So we gonna get on the phone with my man. It's 2:00. I gotta get ready to go get little Sean from school. I gotta mail out some more books. Ancient Kemet. That's right. I've been to the Temple of Luxor, the Temple at Karnak. I've been in the Valley of the Kings, the Valley of the Queens. I saw the Temple of, what was that female pharaoh's name? She ruled during the 18th dynasty before King Tutankhamun became prince, became pharaoh. She ruled. What was her name? Begins with an H, don't it? I forget her name. But she's got this big temple over there in the Valley of the Kings. Hey, Sean. Hello.
Phone caller.
This is Adjuan. Adjuan.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you when I get off the live, man. I'm gonna call you in a minute.
Oh, my mistake.
All right. What was her name? I forget her name. Quadrex Sean, I spoke to a restaurant owner about you the other day while supporting my friend's live gig. He ended up buying my lunch because we had such a great talk. Respect. All right, shout out to you. I took my two boys, aged 9 and 6, to Jungle Aqua Park there in Hurghada. It was amazing. Little Sean gonna love it too. Yeah, I can't wait to take Sean to Africa, man. I can't wait to take him to Egypt so you can see that. If you've never been to Egypt, man, you got to go see it. You got to go see those pyramids. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before in your life. Egypt will blow you away, man. It will blow you away. Yeah. Reassurance in yourself, the importance of it. By Team Rivers, reassurance in yourself. Reassure. You got to constantly tell yourself that you're worthy. You got to constantly tell yourself when you fall, you can get back up. You got to constantly tell yourself when you fail that you can succeed. You got to constantly tell yourself that when you suffer a defeat, that you can win the next time. You have to root for yourself. You have to cheer for yourself. You're not going to get no applause from nobody else in the world because everybody else got their own problems they dealing with, man. They dealing with their own hurts, their own traumas, their own demons, their own character defects, their own shortcomings. They could care less about yours. You got to help yourself. You got to have these good conversations with yourself, man. Bateen, that's a dope topic, man. You got to. You got to. But y'all, listen, let me get up out of here. Nigga got that motherfucking fed.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
We here, we live. I'll see y'all probably tomorrow. I may go live again tomorrow. Hit the bell. Hit the bell next to your notification so that you know you'll be notified when I go live. Shout out to my man David. Shout out to Renee, Andrella. Shout out to Carlin. Shout out to my man Adjuan, man. They all won the mentorship sessions, man. Who knows? Keep coming around. Maybe somebody else will sponsor one for somebody. You can get it, and you get it on the next go round. Sean G, peace.
Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Astigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
But what if it's hard, though, man?
If it's hard,
It's gonna be hard.
if it's easy, it's
Gonna be easy.
It's all about what you think.
Okay, I can dig that. I love you, Sean.
Me too.